Today we're going to be troubleshooting the MixRite water-powered proportioning system. There are two key indicators that you want to look for when troubleshooting your unit. You want to make sure that it is actually sucking the chemical in, and the other thing you want to look for is that it's making noise. So noise is a typical thing that you would hear with the unit. You would hear a clicking sound. If there are no clicks coming from the unit, and you know you have water to the unit and it's pressurized and the water is running through the unit, you know that there's probably something wrong inside with the lip seals in the upper engine area of the unit. We'll get to how you actually replace those in another video. If there are clicks but there doesn't seem to be a good rhythm to the click, then again that's going to be a lip seal or an upper engine housing issue, and you'll want to again look at our other videos to see how to replace the lip seals. If you do have clicking but there is no suction happening at the unit, what we're going to do is we're going to start at the bottom of the unit. So with the unit still hooked up to the wall, what you'll want to do is start by pulling out the strainer in the chemical container. You can look at the strainer and see if there's anything that's impeding the flow of the chemical into the strainer, and then you can put it back on to see if that'll do it. If that's not the case, if you don't see anything wrong there, then you want to take the chemical tubing off the bottom of the unit, and while the pump is still running and making noise, you want to feel the bottom of the unit to check to see if there's suction on the check valve. If you can feel suction, then again it must be something else that's going on inside the unit. If there is no suction though, what we'll want to do is take the check valve apart and actually look at it. So you take the bottom of the unit, or bottom of the nut off the unit. You can take the check valve out of the unit, and then with a simple quarter turn, you can take the check valve apart and investigate what's going on inside the unit. After you've taken it apart and cleaned it out, you put it back together. And you can put it back in the unit and you put the black nut back on and you're ready to go. If it's not the check valve, the next thing you'll need to do is cut the water off to the unit. Once the water's been cut off to the unit and the unit's been depressurized, you can take the top off the unit and you get access to all of the wear parts. You can pull the engine out and you'll be able to look at this chemical piston seal down here, the one that sees the raw chemical. And then you'll be able to check and see if that looks normal. And you can also put it into the unit and feel for suction on the unit to make sure that it's actually pulling in that chemical that's on the bottom. Once that looks okay, you can go ahead and put the top dome back on the unit. And after you have it back on, you're ready to cut the water back onto your unit and continue to pump in the chemical that you're looking to pump in. Go ahead and check out our other videos at the links provided.